Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Now Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Wilson.
A swing pass here to Edwards.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
To the right side, this is Edwards. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They go play action with Wilson. Steps away.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Gano's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. And looking to throw, Penix.
He finds his man, complete. It's Nash.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson, rolling to his left.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Front left, front left. Start.
Now Wilson.
He has Hyatt over the middle.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
I'll go special! I'll go special!
Play action. It's Wilson. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Jalen Hyatt.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are able to move back in front.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go! Warrior 70. Ready?
Here's Penix. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Let's go.
To the air, Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Here's a diving catch right side. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Here's Wilson. Dumps it off to Edwards. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down. In motion, Slayton.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Now it's Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They go play action now. Wilson.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw with Penix. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw, Penix.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage. and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A play fake. Now Penix. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That is incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. To throw is Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting to stay upright. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Fielded just inside the 20. Able to fight through one tackle. 35 yards that time on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. In motion, the tight end. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go.
Now Penix. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. Hyatt has got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Edwards. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
19.
Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Go 14.
Here's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Wilson. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Check.
Edwards not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
In motion, Slayton.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors
From 6 yards away.
And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And looking to throw, Penix.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Steps away to his left.
On ill-advised throw, back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. One quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On the handoff, Edwards. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack. The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. They go play action with Wilson. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
14, buddy. Deeper.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Wilson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They run once more with Edwards. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Wilson. That's into the hands of Edwards. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Wilson wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Falcons 20. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
14.
Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They go with Edwards left side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high.
To win, to back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I get up at night. You know I gotta get one life for yes. Text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but